Um, Fact 11. The Green Mile was originally released as a serialized novel. Before becoming a blockbuster movie, Stephen King's novel, The Green Mile, was published in 6 separate installments over a course of 6 months in 1996. This approach was meant to mimic the serialized storytelling style of Charles Dickens' works and created a suspenseful anticipation among readers as they awaited each installment. Fact 10, the title has a unique meaning. The Green Mile refers to the stretch of green linoleum floor in Cold Mountain Penitentiary's death row, called the Last Mile, by prisoners due to its path leading to the electric chair. The unique color metaphorically represents a journey of reflection and profound encounters, signaling a road to finality and redemption. Fact 9, Stephen King was inspired by real life events. King derived inspiration for aspects of the story from real life prison experiences and true crime stories. He visited prisons, noting details of life on death row, which enriched the novel's authenticity and gave it a visceral, grounded feel. Fact 8, Tom Hanks went the extra mile for realism. To portray Paul Edgecombe, Tom Hanks immersed himself in the 1930s and 1940s prison environment. And he met with correctional officers and wardens seeking to understand the psychological dimensions of someone working on death row, which added depth to his performance. Fact 7, Michael Clarke Duncan's role as John Coffey was serendipitous. Bruce Willis recommended Duncan for the film while working with him on Armageddon. Duncan's imposing stature and gentle demeanor perfectly embodied the character, making his performance a standout element of the film. Fact 6, the role of John Coffey was challenging emotionally and physically. Michael Clarke Duncan had to express immense vulnerability and an array of emotions, which was taxing. Additionally, filming some scenes required him to stand for hours or use tricks to emphasize his character's supernatural abilities, calling for significant physical endurance. Fact 5, filming took place in a real prison. The cast and crew spent substantial time in Tennessee State Penitentiary to capture the realistic atmosphere of Cold Mountain Penitentiary. The choice of a genuine historical prison enhanced the film's authenticity and added a palpable tension to the portrayal of prison life. Fact 4, the film used practical effects for supernatural scenes. Frank Darabont, the director, opted for practical effects over CGI to create the supernatural aura around John Coffey's healing ability. Subtle camera tricks and lighting dynamics were employed to create an otherworldly atmosphere without the use of advanced special effects. Fact 3, the film has significant literary and thematic symbolism, and the narrative is rich with biblical allegories and symbolism. The character John Coffey, with initials J, is often seen as a Christ-like figure, offering redemption and healing, and themes of sacrifice, suffering, and redemption are recurrent, amplifying the narrative's depth. Fact 2. Frank Darabont had a personal connection to the story. Darabont, the film's director, also directed The Shawshank Redemption. Like The Green Mile, this film was a Stephen King adaptation exploring themes of humanity, justice, and redemption within the confines of incarceration, subjects that greatly resonated with Darabont. Fact 1, the film's ending was intentionally ambiguous. The concluding scenes of The Green Mile offer an open-ended reflection on mortality and faith. Um, this narrative choice lets the audience ponder the profound moral and ethical questions posed throughout the film, making it not only a story to be watched, but also one to be meditated upon long after the credits roll.